ancient book of Enoch. It is a book that was quite popular during the first 700 years of church history, but then faded from sight. Nobody republished it. It disappeared until the book of Enoch was rediscovered in the Ethiopian region of Abyssinia.
A realm where forbidden knowledge meets chilling revelations. Brace yourselves for an extraordinary journey into the depths of the 2,000-year-old Bible, the Book of Enoch. On our channel, Cosmic Discovery, prepare to unravel the mysteries that have ignited debates for centuries. This highly controversial text unveils a world of sensual fallen angels, violent giants, and a cosmic tapestry of strange cosmology. Despite its omission from today's Bible, this ancient manuscript, discovered in Abyssinia, Ethiopia, in 1773, has been embraced by the Ethiopian Christian sect as a sacred scripture. Dive into the enigmatic passages that challenge conventional beliefs as we explore a book not considered divinely inspired by some scholars. Join us in unlocking the secrets of events predating the birth of Jesus and discover why this text, filled with terrifying knowledge, has withstood the sands of time. Are you ready to confront predictions of doom that will send shivers down your spine? Embark with us as we unveil the 2,000-year-old Bible, revealing lost chapter with terrifying knowledge about the human race. The Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch, also known as the Ethiopic Book of Enoch, is a pseudepigraphical work found in the Old Testament. It recounts events that predate the birth of Jesus. The original manuscript of this ancient book vanished by the end of the 4th century, but resurfaced in Ethiopia in 1773. The Christian sect in Abyssinia, Ethiopia, has embraced this book as part of their scriptures, using it as a reference for their religious practices. Heretical Christian groups like the Manichaeans, with influences from Iranian, Greek, Chaldean, and Egyptian elements, played a role in preserving the book. Some clerical scholars have rejected it, arguing that its revelations were not divinely inspired by God. The ancient Book of Enoch was excluded from the Bible due to its disclosure of profound truths about the world's creation. The text includes accounts of fallen angels, violent giants, peculiar cosmological details, and mystical revelations that have yet to be confirmed by Biblia scholars. Enoch's narrative is thought to mirror aspects of Babylonian mythology. The Book of Enoch has been recognized as a compilation primarily composed of apocalyptic works. Who is Enoch? Enoch, a significant biblical figure, served as the patriarch leading up to the pre-Diluvian or pre-flood era, preceding the time of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood. He held the esteemed position of being the great-great-great-grandson of Adam, the father of Jared, and the grandfather of Methuselah, the individual noted for having the longest lifespan in the Bible. In Genesis chapter 5 verses 21 to 24, it is recounted that Enoch walked in close communion with God, and then, remarkably, he was no more, as God took him. This passage has been the subject of interpretation by Bible scholars, many of whom believe that Enoch ascended to heaven while still alive. The record indicates that Enoch was around 365 years old at the time of God's intervention, as stated in Genesis 5:22-24. Enoch and the prophet Elijah are the only two individuals in the Bible whom God took without experiencing death. Enoch lived a life characterized by faith and righteousness, adhering unwaveringly to God's commandments. His devotion to faith and righteousness impressed God to the extent that he spared Enoch from the usual human experience of death. Enoch holds a central role in numerous Jewish and Christian traditions. He is credited as the author of the Book of Enoch and is recognized as the scribe of judgment. References to Enoch can be found in both the Old Testament, specifically in the book of Genesis, and the New Testament, including the Gospel of Luke 3:37, Apostle Paul's epistle to the Hebrews 11:5, and Jude 1:14. Within the Catholic Church, the Eastern Orthodox, and the Oriental Orthodox traditions, Enoch is venerated as a saint and a revered figure whom all Christians should admire. Interestingly, some Muslims draw parallels between Enoch and Prophet Idris in the Quran. Enoch's ministerial journey paved the way for Noah's subsequent mission as a preacher of righteousness and the builder of the ark. The Dead Sea Scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls tell an intriguing tale that began in 1946-1947 when a group of Bedouin boys tending to their sheep near a Judean cave stumbled upon a hidden treasure. Curiosity led them to discover large clay jars, 7 of which contained ancient leather and papyrus scrolls. This cave, located near the ancient settlement of Qumran on the northwest coast of the Dead Sea, now known as the West Bank, became the site of a remarkable find. Antiquity merchants and scholars, recognizing the texts as over 2,000 years old, eagerly acquired the scrolls. Additional fragments were uncovered in nearby caverns, bringing the total count of discovered texts to a staggering 800 and 900. Among these texts is the Book of Enoch, a fascinating work divided into 5 books. The Book of Watchers, the Book of Parables, the Astronomical Book, the Dream Visions, and the Epistles of Enoch, collectively comprising 100 chapters. The Book of Enoch delves into significant narratives, including stories about angels, a special tree, Jerusalem, and the universe. Particularly captivating is the section discussing fallen angels engaging in intimate relationships with human women, resulting in the birth of giant offspring known as Nephilim. These angels also imparted advanced knowledge to humans, ultimately leading to a catastrophic flood and destruction. The term Nephilim, meaning fallen ones, has led to varying interpretations. Some envision them as colossal beings, akin to giants, drawing inspiration from the first book of Enoch, a distinctive Jewish text. However, debates persist. Some argue that their size is supernatural, while others reject the idea of angels or demons having offspring with humans. Another perspective suggests that the Nephilim were once ordinary individuals who strayed from the righteous path. Some propose that the sons of God mentioned in the text were from the lineage of Seth, a virtuous figure in Adam's family, and the Nephilim were his descendants who turned away from God. In essence, the Book of Enoch encourages contemplation on angels, giants, and humans in a thought-provoking manner. Enoch's mysteries, enigmatic. Revelations of Enoch within the Book of Enoch lie concealed revelations that may appear mysterious and unfathomable to humanity. These enigmatic elements, considered unverified and mythical, touch upon divine matters, prompting scholars of the Bible to dismiss the Book of Enoch as unsuitable for Christians and the general populace. Questions arise. Is the knowledge within it accurate or false? Are these insights truly meant for human understanding? And what sacred truths does it unveil that challenge our comprehension of divinity? The apocryphal Book of Enoch unravels a tapestry of mysteries, delving into the origins of demons and Nephilim, decoding the enigma of Genesis 6:1-5, explaining the rationale behind the Great Flood in Genesis, elucidating the laws governing celestial bodies and the wind, narrating the angels' rebellion against God, exploring the reasons for certain angels' descent from heaven, unraveling the mystery of the archangel Uriel, disclosing secrets of creation, detailing the 1,000-year reign of the Messiah, and unveiling numerous other captivating mythical revelations. Angelic Watchers. The Book of Enoch recounts the story of 200 angelic beings known as Watchers who descended to earth and turned to wickedness. The book provides the names of some of these angels and their leaders, including Shemi-Hazah, Asael, Ramel, Artekop, Matarel, Ananel, and Nephilim, the angel responsible for fathering angel-human hybrids. These angels are referred to as the bad watchers in the book of Enoch. After their fall from heaven, these angels engaged in nefarious activities on earth, corrupting the thoughts of both men and women and engaging in intimate relations with them. Some other angelic watchers also came to earth and formed unions with human women, introducing forbidden knowledge and practices that were foreign to the human mind. The corrupted angels taught humans various skills such as the art of war, weapon making, understanding the signs of the earth, astrology, cloud study, and lunar courses. Yekon, a notable bad watcher, played a pivotal role in tempting his fellow watchers to engage in intimate relations with humans. His accomplices included Asbeel, Gadriel, Penemu, and Kasdae, all of whom were identified as individual Satans and watchers of iniquity in the book of Enoch. Secret of creation. According to the narrative, Enoch was privileged to receive the revelation of creation directly in a face-to-face encounter. Preceding the act of creation, the groundwork for all that exists was laid, and subsequently, everything emerged from nothingness and profound darkness. Enoch describes the fashioning of a throne for the Lord, who then proceeded to craft the heavens and the earth. The Lord established a throne for himself and solidified a substantial structure above the waters by firming up a large stone from the watery depths. The Lord formed ethereal armies from fire, bringing forth intangible beings, along with reptiles, birds, fish, animals, and vegetation. The culmination of this divine work was the creation of humanity. These insights into the secrets of creation are elaborated in chapters 28-29, where God imparts these mysteries to Enoch. Further revelations occur in chapters 24-26, with Enoch sharing his experiences about creation in chapter 41-1-3. It's noteworthy that the revelations in the book of Enoch regarding the secret of creation await validation from Bible scholars and were not universally accepted as accurate by many early church fathers. Epistle of Enoch. The epistles of Enoch, found in the last section of the book of Enoch, chapters 91-108, are a unique collection known for conveying Enoch's final messages, particularly addressed to his son, Methuselah. Unlike the letters by Paul the Apostle in the New Testament, these epistles are not conventional letters, but rather represent Enoch's parting words. In the core of the epistle, Enoch shares his profound vision of being taken up by God. His counsel to his family emphasizes the importance of living with integrity, righteousness, and faith. Enoch forewarns about the impending great flood, mirroring the biblical narrative of Noah's time. He speaks about the judgment that befell the wicked during the flood and hints at a final judgment, underscoring the resurrection of the dead. See chapters 91-13-14. The epistle unfolds with 6 oracles against sinners, the entire creation serving as a witness against them, and a contemplation on fate after death. The composition of the epistle reveals 2 layers, a proto-epistle reflecting a theology akin to the deterministic doctrine of the Qumran group, and a later section, chapters 94-4 and 104.6, emphasizing individual responsibility. This latter part often portrays the sinners as wealthy and the just as oppressed, echoing themes found in the Book of Parables. A noteworthy segment discusses the birth of Noah, presented in Qumran fragments as an apparent appendix. It narrates Noah's arrival with the semblance of an angel and foreshadows the forthcoming deluge. The concluding appendix of the Book of Enoch, not discovered in Qumran, is believed to be the work of the final editor. This section accentuates the emergence of light in contrast to the destiny of darkness assigned to the sinners. Why was the book hidden? Why was the book of Enoch kept out of sight? Numerous early church figures, including Clement of Alexandria, Tertullian, Irenaeus, and Athenagoras, who wrote around 200 AD, argued that the Book of Enoch faced rejection because it contained prophecies about Jesus that couldn't be sufficiently verified. Consequently, it didn't find a place in the formal canons of the Tanakh, the Septuagint, and the Deuterocanon. The primary reason for the Jewish community's dismissal of the Book of Enoch was its inclusion of teachings inconsistent with the Torah, the compilation of the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. The Torah embodies the laws and teachings of Judaism. In the 4th century AD, the Book of Enoch was widely known among early Christians until it was banned by church authorities, leading to its virtual disappearance. Its irregular teachings and doctrines resulted in its exclusion from the biblical canon. Feel free to share your thoughts on this topic in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.